The governor of Zaporizhia, Ivan Fedorov, says Russia struck 8 Ukrainian settlements near the front line 220 times in just 24 hours. These attacks reportedly took place during the proposed ceasefire window. According to Fedorov, Russian forces used over 150 drones and fired 70 artillery rounds on villages across the region. The strikes come amidst US President Donald Trump pushing for a 30-day unconditional ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. He warned that Washington and its allies will impose tougher sanctions if the ceasefire is broken. Meanwhile, in the latest statements coming in, Norway's Prime Minister said a group of Northern European nations and the UK supported a US proposal for an unconditional 30-day ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. Ukraine has welcomed the proposal, with President Volodymyr Zelensky saying Kiev is ready to begin a 30-day truce starting this minute. In a phone call with Trump on Thursday, Zelensky also said Ukraine is open to talks with Russia in any format, but only after a full and unconditional ceasefire is agreed. Trump said the ceasefire must pave the way to a peace deal and added he's ready to assist negotiations at any moment. Meanwhile, Russia has only proposed a 3-day pause to coincide with Victory Day. Ukraine has dismissed Moscow's proposal as a farce, accusing Russia of violating its own ceasefire within hours. The Trump-Zelensky call reportedly went very well, lasting around 20 minutes and also touching on a newly ratified minerals deal. Let's listen in to what the Ukrainian president had to say.
Щойно говорив з президентом Трампом. Хороша розмова, дуже тепла, конструктивна. Привітали одне одного і наші народи з Днем перемоги у Другій світовій війні. 80 років перемозі над нацизмом. Перемозі в Європі всіх народів разом, які здолали нацизм. Ми говорили з президентом про спільні дії, про підтримку Сполучених Штатів Америки, яка так потрібна, про тиск на Росію, тиск заради миру. Ми обговорили ситуацію на фронті. Ми обговорили дипломатичну роботу, говорили про те, як наблизити реальне і тривале припинення вогню. Щонайменше на 30 днів, і це те, що може дати багато шансів для дипломатії.
We move now to Rome, where Pope Leo XIV has arrived at the Sistine Chapel and the service has begun. After the Mass, the Pope is expected to have lunch with the cardinals who elected him from their vote yesterday. Leo XIV has been leading the cardinals in the instructory rites of Mass. So far, during his first Mass, the new Pope has opted to reflect that multilingual heritage. He has been conducting the service in Italian. The first reading was in English, and the second reading has just been in Spanish. Let's now move to the Indo-Pacific, where Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi will visit Saudi Arabia and Qatar on Saturday, just days before President Trump begins his Middle East tour. Araghchi will meet Saudi officials in Riyadh and then head for Doha for a conference on Arab-Iranian dialogue, according to Iran's foreign ministry. The purpose of the Riyadh talks is still unclear, but they come amid renewed US-Iran diplomatic activity over Tehran's nuclear program. Trump is set to visit Saudi Arabia, Qatar and the UAE from May the 13th to the 16th, his first major regional trip of this term. In Riyadh, he is expected to meet the leaders from the Gulf Cooperating Council, according to a Saudi government source. US and Iranian officials have already held 3 rounds of nuclear talks, with a 4th round not yet scheduled. These negotiations represent the highest level contact since Trump pulled out of the 2015 nuclear deal in his first term. Meanwhile, Trump stirred controversy by suggesting the US might refer to the Persian Gulf as the Gulf of Arabia. Iran strongly condemned the idea, calling it a hostile gesture towards the country and its people.